Alright, good evening everyone, welcome to the channel. Tonight we're going to do a quick run in our Minecraft SMP multiplayer setup in our multiplayer server. Bring ourselves in, bring ourselves up to speed. Alright, here we are, ready to roll. Now, I haven't been in the server for a while. Obviously I was streaming Spooktober games, and then once October was done, I ended up once October was done, I had to finish playing the Subnautica series. So yeah, we've only just finished now and come back to ready to play. So the first weekend back. We're only going to have a quick session tonight. Just have a quick look around, work out a few things about what I want to place. I've got an expired claim. That's interesting. I didn't update anything. Oh, it must time out if people don't play often enough. I'll have to keep an eye on that. All those claims are going to stay where they are for now. I'm going to have to check the setting, I guess. We've got a couple of buildings and stuff. Everything looks all good up there. Department of NPC Affairs. We had a look at that stuff last time around. The other thing I'm going to do is probably do some more buildings. In fact, we'll go visit. The last time I was on, I did some decoration of the tower here, which is nominally my base. Like my personal mail. And then NPC affairs. So I'm going to put an NPC in here who's basically going to be like my general manager, admin type person. Yeah, we finished decorating out the tower. Ground floor's got no decoration. I think I've got more work to do on storage and my crop farms down here, although I've got all my foods that I want. My animal farms aren't built out, but that's okay. We have plans eventually. Likewise in the mines. Now we had an enchanting room here with endless lava supplies. And out the back we've got our mob grinder. XP farm. So I don't remember what I put in there. Lots of sand. So basically down the scaffold. Have a look what's down there at the moment actually. Alright, let's drop that stuff back in there. It's not doing too badly. I think I'm going to have to basically... Projectile projection 4 is not bad. Have to max out those bows at some point. Lots of rotten flesh. Right, and that was going to be dug out at some point. didn't get around to it. Now, if I go further down to here, now that spot up there is not quite an insta-kill, but if I wanted to insta-kill, it'll be down here, which should take care of all the mobs. But no, we're doing all right there. We'll leave that one be. And probably carve out and decorate this room, or even maybe put in more platforms. We'll see, because it's only two platforms. It's a 3. 2, I think. Yeah, it's only 2 spawning platforms up there right now. And of course, got to go do more work on the mines. What I want to look at is, because I've only got a little bit of time on today, what we're looking at will be okay, unlikely to have had too many people on since I've been off. My NPCs are all largely in the spot where I left them, and the doors are all closed. Tends to be if I well, some players like to leave doors open. We'll just leave it at that. Alright, so we're going to go visit one of our houses we built and have a look at the terrain around it, because I'm planning on putting some more normal houses in now that everything else has been put in. Like all the server level stuff. I haven't farmed out, haven't put out all the NPCs in their shops and stuff just yet. It's up this way. I really do need to get those other NPCs into place. The other thing I want to do too is, as I'm building out my stuff now, is bring with me like not a general contractor, but a building supplies NPC that'll hang out at the build site, and that way I can always turn to them and purchase the building supplies I need. Alright, so we're looking for... It won't be for a little while yet. Gotta go back under the terracotta, under the red sand first. What were you? I'm going to see what that's a full colour wolf. Get back here. I don't think I've seen him with that colour before. Right, so we're coming up now to the turn point. And we're going to turn west. Now, I don't have any house designs in mind for the Badlands. Nothing... I mean, I probably do. I just don't recall them. Haven't really looked. I had a house design I used in one of my survival worlds back when I was actually playing and trying to beat 118.2. And that turned out really nicely. It was a sandstone build in the middle of the desert. And I ended up drowning under my base, but a separate time. A story for another time. Right, okay, so we go through this wood here, cross a little bridge, cross some plains, and then we should be at the house that I'd built. And there I want to work out like an idea of scaling and stuff. I did, before I came on tonight, have an idea about what sort of builds I could put in wooded areas like this. I just need to go and find the right scale, well, a drawing to an appropriate scale, and that should then tell me whether it's feasible. I mean, I reckon it is. I just need to have an idea what the design elements are, and I just get them completely and utterly wrong. Alright, there's the guy fishing. Alright, now we come up and go along the plains. Like once we start turning northwards again, should start to see it. G'day mate, thanks for the lurk. Alright, so we're starting to come up. A little bit far back. Just, there we go, starting to fade it. Now that is built according to a design that I'd seen, but built to Minecraft scale. So if that's how big that is, the village houses look much smaller. And now we've got to work out how that fits into the environment. We've then got to fit in other designs that are going to be bigger, smaller, etc. But I actually think that turned out really well, using the moss and the grass to make it look like it's got mowed lines. We've got the pool properly. Like, the entire thing is, for Minecraft scale, really close to the actual design that I saw. I have absolutely zero idea what some of the internals are meant to be. So I put this down as like a granny flat beach pool cabana type thing. Where's my dog? You on the roof. So the issue with building to a Minecraft scale is these internal wall blocks are 1 by 1, like 1 meter cubes, and it makes it difficult to generate rooms that feel appropriate. I just meant to use walls. But not only walls, rooms that feel appropriate, but scaled appropriately and are relatively fireproof or damage proof. Like the roof line is all stone, well, andesite. If we look at the map, so that's, well, human scale converted to Minecraft scale. That gives an idea of how much space each house is going to take. Like I said, I've got plans for the sort of things to put down here in the forest. I mean, that's all done already. I suppose you could do more of those ideas out here as well. There's more forests down here. Obviously the big bridges and stuff, which were placed well further south. Yeah, there are some plans. What I should do though is go and have a look at what these expired claims mean. Alright. I mean, it doesn't feel out of shape or anything as such, I guess. Right, so I do have plans. So let's, come on puppy, let's go find a good wooded place on my path. We're not going to go further west. We already have, well, the first house there. We've got the guy fishing down there. We've got the Department of NPC Affairs up there. So we've got a bit of stuff off to the west and northwest from both from the base. Thinking perhaps we come down here. There's likely to be a few places where, yeah. Also depends on scale. I mean, you come down here to Andre's site, and it's pretty big. I mean, you go and have a look, and the build's actually really nice. Yep, you're up. Right, well, let's go walking. Alright, break the bed. The other thing that I guess I'd thought of quite a while back and hadn't got around to doing, well, just hadn't got there at that point, is each time there's a junction, having some sort of signage and I guess lighting, path lighting. Not going to be continuous lighting, some sort of hanging lamp, I guess. I wonder if those pillages are still hanging around. Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like we're good. I suppose I could, I mean, I've not thought of it prior to just then, but I suppose I could put in ruined buildings or ruined huts in the Badlands, like some sort of farmland or a failed settlement sort of thing. Just scattered, of course. I guess one of the things I should do is I should go check. I really should go check the nether to make sure the railway system, the train station, is still intact. I mean, not that I don't think it shouldn't have been modified, but stranger things have happened. Right, so up we go. Around we go, round we go. And see, here's a junction. So you'd have like a signpost and like a lamp. Hanging lantern or something. Oh, at least it's good to be back in the world again. Reminding myself what's where. See, I initially had, this area here, which we're about to walk through. I'd had some ideas for what I was going to build, but it kind of sticks out by itself a little. I mean, plus you're going to see the build directly from the world spawn, which, given that that was also built out, I mean, that wasn't built out initially. The world spawn base, as such, was just the perimeter walls, the center tower and hall, and that was it. Oh, plus the portal. And, well, I've since developed it into something that's, I don't know, well contained. There's a couple of warehouses, barracks, a bank, an inn, stables. So barracks, warehouses, the inn, bank, the main tower and hall, and then cavalry stables and cavalry yard over the back. Right, down we go. Yeah, so the idea was I was going to build something up here on these bluffs overlooking the base, the world spawn. But given how the world spawn's developed, I don't know that I've really got any house design that's going to complement that very well. And what I'd initially planned, yeah, no, that really ain't going to work. I mean, just out of interest, let's actually grab a couple of block types. Sandstone. I have cracked red sandstone. So for example, if we come down over this side, I don't think 32 is going to be enough. And I think smooth is probably what I would have needed. Did a little silk touch fortune. But I just a bog standard one. I clearly don't. Okay, silk touch. You see those walls need to be taller. Because you're going to have like windows like that. You can have a door. Nope, don't have any timber. Get rid of that. Grab spruce slabs for a little bit. Alright, we're going to put in some birch. Dark oak. Like that. And then there'd be like a bit of destroyed furniture type thing. Actually, there'd also be a chimney, so a hearth. Put that down that end. And the hearth is going to be like that. Actually, that'll be burnt to a degree, so it wouldn't be straight up sandstone. Grab a campfire, but put it out. Not like that. Actually, we could use shutters. I'm gonna go spruce trapdoors there. Candle. Go grey. Like that. Get out of the fireplace. Yeah, I don't know what sort of roofing they'd have, but they would have... They would have a roof beam at the top. No. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace... as if we had a fire. And then we're going to go... I don't know, sort of roof you'd have, like thatch or something. We'll see how that goes. I mean, that kind of works. Kinda. I think that works. Although, what ground should I put underneath it? It's not going to be dirt. Tough might work. Actually, tough works really well as like ashes. Yeah. G'day, Rehan. How are you? Sorry, a little bit late catching the message. Busy working out some decoration. Yeah, I think that works well. I mean, the colour might be a little bit off. Maybe a terracotta or concrete might be better. But it certainly looks like a ruined hut. Actually, it looks like a small toolbox. Actually, maybe... Yeah, that looks a bit better. I mean, I could put like grey carpets in a couple of places. But no, that works. Alright, next problem. Get rid of that. I wasn't actually using it. Alright, come on, puppy. Let's get you back to base. I do need to sort out more NPC skins and fill out more around the base as well. Who did that? That actually looks like it's a creeper explosion. I really do need to fix up the guard NPCs. Alright, you. Come here. Come on. And park your butt. Alrighty, 10 minutes to go. Take another nap here. Actually, I do wonder if I can do it with the... Alright, let's make you sit down, edit skin. Do you have anything in the default? What are we going to call you? General Manager. Save. Name's fixed up. Okay. Let's get you sitting. Let's get you actually sitting back. So I realistically should bring that forward if you're going to have your legs under the table. I should. Here's my axe. Alright, let's get you positioned back again. I'm going to bring you ever so slightly forward. And we'll get your arms up on the table. And I will give you an item to carry. Or a quill. Or a feather by itself. I mean, I could give him a book. Head, body, main hand. I think a quill might be better. Could always give him a potion bottle. There's a setting to make him a little bit brighter. Attributes, I do remember. There we go. Make him a touch brighter. There you go. And dialogue note, equipment note, objectives, he's just going to stay put. Going to look at player, look at mob, that's fine. He's not going to trade, his scale is fine. He's saved. We're good. Back while we're doing that. And given it was just about to finish, what we should do is pop over to the nether. Make sure that that has stayed alright. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Right, there's a kid sitting down, kid holding hands. That's all stayed mostly right with the ticket seller back there. Ticket seller, what have you got for me? Yeah, the conductor. People have a look at the board. I really should put NPCs on the seats out there. I've got the chef back here, but I don't have anyone else. Okay, that didn't look too bad. I have shears. I do. Let's go put a couple of those vines on. I didn't get rid of the NPC egg. I did get rid of the NPC egg. I didn't mean to do that. Supposed to be like super safe. Alright, let's get rid of that extra minecart. Go eggs. Where are you? Humanoid. Huh. Well, I haven't been using them. I'm gonna go with that. Supposed to have that. Alright, back to normal. Definitely don't lose it this time. Now, hopefully, if it's going to be completely in a desert, the vines should be a darker colour. Should. In theory. Alright, we've hit the end of the time I'd allocated tonight. It was only going to be a shorter session. So, I mean, it was good to be back in. We've done a little bit of building. We tidied some stuff up. Went for a walk, had a bit of a think about some of the other design work we're going to be doing. Got a general manager. Went and checked that a few things were... Yeah, that's like how I want to see it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so short session tonight. What have we got coming up tomorrow is... Or coming up next. It's another stream tomorrow night. We're going to be doing Infamous Second Son. Continuing our playthrough of that. We are busy clearing the last of the districts. We did a whole bunch of it last week. I think we're just going to do a couple of the minor collectible-y type things. Everything's mostly done. And then it's story, I guess. We also have our giveaway being drawn before tomorrow night's stream. And, I mean, if you wanted to come and play on this, this is this is a whitelisted SMP. If you want to come and join in, hit the Discord. You'll find a channel in there called Multiplayer Server Details. And you head in there, you'll find the mod pack and 2 additional mods. Get those installed, and there's a video linked through the secondary YouTube channel that walks through the mod pack installation setup with various Minecraft launches and everything else. We'll drop it in the chat, close things out for the night. Tomorrow's giveaway, and then the giveaway happens every week. If you're lucky on that, head for the Discord. You'll find a channel called Giveaways. Head in there, you'll find a blue button. Click the blue button, and you're automatically in the draw that gets drawn before every Sunday's stream. This week, it is for a copy of, if I can find it, Story of Seasons, Pioneers of... Oh, I'm going to put some tunes up. Pioneers of Olive Town. Like I said, that gets drawn before tomorrow's stream. Next, after that, Monday, we are streaming Mass Effect 1, continuing our hardcore playthrough this time. Then Wednesday is Pillars of Eternity, where we're doing the side quests in Act 3 and ploughing through hopefully the rest of the storyline from there. Then Friday, hopefully at this stage, is Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones. I'm also hoping to get in a Just Chatting stream at some point. And to answer the question there, yes, it is a short stream tonight. Only really had an hour. And after missing last night's stream, because I was busy doing video editing, I didn't want to miss getting back into Minecraft, because I haven't touched it for 6 weeks due to Spooktober and everything else. So needed to get back into it. But yeah, have to trot off. I had the opportunity to bring it forward half an hour and squeeze an hour out. That's the important thing. And it was good to get back into it. Remember where everything was on the map and trot around, and yeah, I mean, I had to work out what was where and work out scale for a couple of things again. And I do have plans for buildings that are going to go up in the next couple of weeks. So I had to work out how they were going to fit into the environment. So looking forward to that. Anywho, I think that covers off everything. So it's a very good night from me to all of you. And we'll see you all again next stream.